Go ahead on and get the fuck in here. I'll try. I don't know. First of all, welcome to Platform 246. I am your man, Lawrence. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Or at least it was this morning. This is not a drill, as you may have seen from my thumbnail. I know you've heard yourself already over the last 4 or 5 hours. Hell has frozen over. I apologize, faithful folks. I'm just trying to get myself together. I'm trying to wrap my head around this shit. Because, to be honest with you, what the fuck? Why is he still here? There's nothing that can convince me that it's a good decision for him to be here. Nothing at all. Trey Lance is 22 fucking years old. His Hall of Fame, Pro Bowl, Pro every fucking thing tight end already doesn't like him because his girlfriend was leaving the team, apparently because of him. Well, now his punk ass is still here. John and Kyle, you two some bitches are the stupidest motherfuckers I think I may have ever, the lyingest, corniest motherfucking coach and GM I have come across in my time. I cannot believe this shit. This is going to have Trey Lance looking over his shoulder all season long. And our fans are very, very, how do I say, fanatical, whatever the fuck. We're crazy about the 49ers. I know that I am, which is why I am so pissed off today, this evening. Why the 49ers, John and Kyle, ended the second half of my job today. Fuck the second half of my job up today when I saw this shit. There's no one that can convince me that this is a good decision for the team or for our quarterback. It's a good decision for James. Apparently, James walked in today and said that if there is, this is the rumor that's out there. I haven't been able to confirm it myself. Many people are trying. He walked into the 49ers facility today and said, if there is not a clear, please don't cut my ass, John and Kyle. Please don't cut me. If there's not a clear-cut trade partner, I would like to stay and help the team and take a $19 million pay cut. Ooh, get in here, faithful. Please let me know. My name is Lawrence, but not today. Today is pissed off, man. Today is pissed off fan. Why would they do this? Can anyone give me one single, solid, good fucking reason why he's still here? Forget about YouTube. This fucking table is killing me right now. Forget about YouTube. YouTube, don't ban me. Don't or X me or mark me or scratch me, none of that shit. But fuck it today. Okay? I'm so pissed that sumbitch is still here. Multiple reasons why. One, he is below average. He is a simp. He's like the girl at the party or the guy at the party or just some loser who sat in the corner all night long and didn't do nothing until the end of the party. And then people came up to him and said, hey, you good? You okay? That's what he did this year. He doesn't even have a playbook. And believe me, there's new plays in that motherfucker. He don't have one. He's never spoken to his quarterback's coach, but he is now our backup quarterback. And us 49er fans are very happy. Very happy, apparently. A lot of you people that was saying for the last 6 months, like myself, I can't wait till he's gone. Fuck Subway, fuck Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings or Hooters or wherever he goes with all his hoes. Forget all those places. We're not eating there anymore. I'm not eating there anymore. We don't want him here anymore. But now I'm on the internet and I see, oh, well, it might be a good idea. This might be okay. No, this is not a good idea. I have never seen a quarterback controversy or a quarterback situation handled like this ever in my fucking life. I'm 40 years old. I've watched football since I was 8, 7. I've never seen some shit like this. This is ridiculous. These two look like they don't know what they are doing. Like they have a problem making up their fucking mind. And one thing that a man has to do in life, not football, in life, is make decisions. Good ones or bad ones. A man has to make decisions. And those two men are having a problem making decisions. They put this motherfucker to the side like a toy that you don't want to play with, or like an old PlayStation game. Last year's Madden, they had him to the side like Madden 22. Then all of a sudden, you know what? Let's just break it out and see if it works. What the hell is this? Why is he still here? Can anyone tell me if there's folks watching Faithful? Welcome to the platform. Welcome to Platform 246. Can you tell me why? Or are you among the persons who believe that he should be here? I'd like to hear from those people too. I don't know how long we're going to be doing this, but we're going to do it. Because you know when the last time I was this disappointed? February 2021. Yep, in football. That's the last time I was this disappointed. This upset with my team. Or for my team, more so. For my team. So right now, I'm upset with everybody except for I'm upset with only a few people, on the team. Everybody else I feel bad for. There you go. I feel bad for everyone on the team except for Kyle, John, Jimmy, and George. Kyle, John, James, and George. Those are the only people on the team right now I don't feel bad for. Because all year long, this is going to hang over his head. The minute he throws an incompletion, not interception. The minute he throws an incompletion, some fucking idiots are going to be saying, where's James? Where's James? Put in James. What's up, John? What's up, my man? How are you doing? I'm not well. I'm pretty irritated. I'm pretty upset, John. How are you doing? John, you should. Kittle hasn't said anything yet, but let me tell you, Kittle does not want Trey 100%. He wasn't 100% about that at all. He wasn't, Faithful. Let me tell you. I'm a good, even through the internet, I'm good with people. Part of why I'm doing this shit. I'm good with personalities. I'm good with people. However you want to say it, I can read people very well. I can read your ass through a text message. John, you're trying to be funny, John. This is not Jimmy's team again. This is Trey's team. Trey, way or no way. Faithful, remember, John's the only one here in the stream watching, but it says there's a couple other people watching. If you're watching, Faithful, let it be known. Or if you're watching the stream, let it be known. Please say something. Say something to either further keep me in the mood that I'm in right now or lift my spirits. But don't just watch and gawk. That's not cool. Don't be like James, who just watched from the background all fucking summer long. And at the last minute, tiptoed his ass into John and Kyle's offices and said, hey, if there's not a outright trade partner. I like to stay and help the team. Apparently, that's what he said. Apparently, that's how this happened. He came today and told them, if I can't get traded, please don't cut me. Please don't drop me like a bad habit, like smoking Black and Milds, smoking cigarettes, over drinking, drugs that are not marijuana. Please don't drop me like a bad habit. Please let me just take a pay cut. What all of us have been saying, you need to take a pay cut. You need to take a pay cut if you're going to be around at all. You got to take a pay cut. He did it. He waited and he waited and he waited and he waited and he boomed and he watched and he just hid and slid around. Thank you, John. Hope you mean that, John. John says I'm hilarious. I'm serious, John. He slid and he hid and he ducked and dodged and just watched through the trees, watched over the gate and shit like that all summer. And then at the last minute, he gonna pop his ass up out the butchers and come running up to John and Kyle real quick before they signed his name on that paper. And the words are, John and Kyle were completely, Daryl, we'll get into it, Daryl. Hold on. Woo! John and Kyle were like getting ready to sign his name on the dotted line. And he walked in today and said, I will take a pay cut. If you can't trade me somewhere, whatever. If no one else wants me but my teammates, some of my teammates, I'll take a pay cut and I like to stay and try to help. When the only thing he's going to do is be an enormous Italian distraction for the next 6 months. Daryl says, I'm okay with it. Seems to be like, he's liked by everybody. That's fine. Seems to be liked by most of the team, including Trey. True. Besides, it's a potential Super Bowl roster. Where else would he want to go? True. But the thing is, I'm done. So this is what happens when you're in a relationship, folks. So when you're in a relationship, right, and you fall out of love with that person that you're in a relationship with, this is what starts to happen. You start to care less and less. Trust me, I know. You start to care less and less about the things that that person wants, with the things that that person believes is best for them. I fell out of love with Jimmy, okay? And now his name is James. So I no longer care if he thinks staying here is the best thing for him. If he doesn't want to leave here because we are a Super Bowl roster. We've been in the Super Bowl really right on the precipice. Anytime he plays, both full seasons with a decent quarterback, we went to the bowl. The NFC Bowl or the Super Bowl. So of course he wants to stay. My point is I don't give a damn. I don't care whether he wants to stay or not. I wanted him gone. John says, oh, no, I say tell me why. John says he has a point, though, Daryl. The moment Trey messes up even once, all our dumb fans are going to want Jimmy. He's once again competing with Jimmy. Thank you, John. He's once again competing with Jimmy when he unfairly should not have to. All those things, when it's unfair, when he shouldn't have to, when they've said other things out their mouth. They're liars. Or they go back on their word. They're Indian givers with their word. You can't give somebody something and say, I want to give it back. Then take it back. You can't do that. There's no takebacks in naming your motherfucking leader of your team. An NFL franchise. The 49ers. There's no takebacks. And that's what's now Trey has a takeback hanging over his head. And the second he messes up, which James lived by, and all of you seem like you don't know that or remember that. All the stupid faithful, because there are stupid faithful, just like there's stupid every other fan. I'm sorry, Joe. Yes, Daryl. Well, I hope you did, Daryl. You're right. I get it. And everybody loves James on the team, including Trey, because Trey is a great leader. But I don't anymore. Not at all. Miss Tia in the house, in the building. Please, everybody hit that like button. Unless you don't agree with my comments, then I feel bad for you. If you don't agree with what I said, I'll take that back. Because we all look at things differently. Unless you don't agree with the overall overarching situation here, that this is going to be a thing and that it would be better if he was gone. Is he the best backup that we could have had? Yes. Do I care? No. Hello, Miss Tia. Thank you for coming in. I'm trying to calm down as well. I think we all are. John, got a question for us, Faithful? No. Negative. There's no fan base more divided than we are as a Niner, as a Faithful, as a 40 fucking Niner. We can't stand each other right now. It's literally two sides. You want Jimmy to be the quarterback or you want Trey to be the quarterback. That is literally how it is. There is no in between. There's many people on it. Oh, I don't care. I don't know. You do. I see out on the internet today. I don't care. I just want, and that's how you should feel. But it's too much of a deal. You do care, and that is wrong. That is horrible for Trey. This is Bird Gang for the first time. Finally caught me live. Now, I want to say hello, salute to you. Thank you so much. I'm pissed. So you're about to see that. Mrs. Bird Gang really shares my all my videos on Twitter. Part of a real good community there on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter at BamBamLOD. Follow Mrs. Bird Gang and at Bird Gang 31, her husband. They have, well, you see they're Eagle fans. We want everybody this year, especially. We said that for sure. We want all fans to come into the streams this year, especially people that I feel are my people. So thank you so much, Miss. Everybody, please hit the like button unless you like James. Then I don't want to tell you to leave, but because I would really like to ask you why. Kyle and John have divided the fan base. Good job, team leaders. Absolutely, John. They got the men. So one thing that I said at the top of the stream, if you didn't get the chance to catch it, I'm going to say it again. Men, there's one thing that men must do. All men. Every single fucking one of us. And that's make decisions. For ourselves, for our loved ones, for our family, for those that we lead. Kyle and John have a problem making decisions. Whether it's a good decision or a bad decision, a man must make decisions. He doesn't get to just float around, hang around and shit, not do nothing. To make a decision and stick with it as a man. And that's not what they did, clearly. So, Ms. Tia, thank you all, first of all, everyone for coming in. Ms. Tia says he still can be traded, and this price makes teams more likely to trade him. They want something in return from them. Okay, so let me ask you this, Ms. Tia and all faithful, and Ms. Bergen, anybody watching, have you heard, can he be or can he not be traded? Because what I read was that there was a no trade clause or two no clauses for his simp ass. Why? I don't know. But there's apparently two clauses that have been put in. Well, that he's going to be here all year. But then I'm also hearing that we cut his price so that when inevitably somebody gets injured week 3, they can take his ass. Which one is the case? Thank you, Ms. Bergang. And that's the thing is, I think he is very, very much strong-minded. I think that's the reason why Kyle and everyone there, feel that they could do this. I'm hoping. I'm seriously hoping. Because right now, to me, this doesn't look good. This looks like a possibility of turmoil for us all season long. Him looking over his shoulder, looking across the locker room to the smiley, nerdy, lame face. It was a business move, certainly. Ms. T, I do believe that between both parties. But he has to agree to the trade. Okay. So there's a clause that he has to agree to where he gets sent to. He still can be, he can waive the clause of it. So thank you very much. I haven't had a chance to really get into the stats of everything, faithful folks. I read this on my last break at lunch, started at work, started to cry, went back to work, finished out the last 2 hours of my shift, and then smashed home and then just got my computer. Washed my hands. I didn't even get anything to drink. Just got, settled and grabbed my computer and got here. I wished I still worked from home, because I probably would have called off work, immediately said I was sick, and got on. And because this is bullshit. John, you're at it again. Say hello to our mods, by the way, in the chat today, folks. If you are here, Miss Tia, 49 seconds for life, that is, and then John as well. And no, it's not John X. It's just John. The X is silent. I guess this team just needs Jimmy. No, they don't. Stop it, John. And Tia, it can be good and bad. We just don't know. Yes, I'm just not there yet, Tia. I'm just not. I already know that. Thank you, and John, because you're both trying to talk. You both talk me down. You both keep me level. They just don't want him to walk for free. I do believe that they don't want it for whatever reason. They're not just. We have paid him a lot of money. He's left his stank all over our building, our stadium. His stank is everywhere there. Everywhere. So I understand them not wanting to let him go for nothing. At least get some air freshener in that bitch for his ass. At least exchanging for some air freshener. That's okay. Sometimes it's okay. You that's how you learn. Miss Tia says others have to convince her it's going to be okay. The sky's not falling. It looks like it is. I just wonder how young Trey Sky is right now. We've talked enough about, no, we haven't. But what does Trey think of all this? Can anybody go to Trey Lance's Instagram? Mrs. Bergang did it, or you just saying hi? Yes, hello. Miss Bergang saying hello to the mods. Thank you so much, Miss. She knows how it goes. They have a great content channel, so definitely check them out, Mrs. Bergang and Mr. Bergang. Although don't put the Mr. Bergang. I don't believe that's how it is. This is Bergang 31. But check them out on Twitter and here on YouTube. Before I check out, because I'm about to check out. I'm going to get there at some point, because another thing that a man has to do is live in reality. And I ask my children, if you get a chance to run across them, ask how often, tirelessly I preach that and I always have to them. You have to live in reality. And my reality is that Lane James is back. Pardon me, he's still here. He didn't go anywhere. How can I miss you if you don't go anywhere? I can't even miss your ass because you won't leave. Trey Lance now comes. I don't know if they practice tomorrow. I think we had a practice yesterday. Today, I believe I heard Kyle say the other day, listen to him on the radio, that we had 3 practices in a row this week. And a couple of times he says we do 3 practices and then we get a day off. 3 practices and a day off. They do a lot. And okay, so we have practice tomorrow. And what? Does he get his iPad tomorrow for the first time this offseason? Is he going to meet Brian Greasy tomorrow? Do y'all realize this man hasn't even spoken to the quarterback coach? They haven't even changed phone numbers. They haven't even got each other's number. His quarterback's coach. I heard it from Brian Greasy's mouth himself. I'm not just saying this. I don't do that. They asked him a question about this was 6-7 weeks ago. We haven't spoken. We haven't got a chance to even speak yet. We have his phone number. He's supposed to be gone. Poof, boom, out of here. He's supposed to be gone. Peace. But no, still got a spot. Still got a spot in the LR. Still got a spot on the PJ. Why? He still got a spot in the back of the bus. Why? What? Please, John, leave in the comments. Let me know why I can't call him James. Are you telling me that I'm struggling calling him James? Because I always do that. I always slip. Because for the last 5 years, I've been saying, God damn it, Jimmy. No, Jimmy. 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 Oh. Come on, let's go, Jimmy. Let it go, Jimmy. Let it go, Jimmy. So, yes, it's difficult to not say Jimmy because I've been saying that like that for 5 years straight. So then just flip over and call him what he earned and what he deserves, which is James, it's difficult. Because if you're not aware, if you haven't joined our stream, folks, and please subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you do enjoy. Share it around so other people can come in and let us know what they think. But he's no longer Jimmy because Jimmy is what you will on his birth certificate. I can get, well, I know it doesn't say that because his name is James Richard Garoppolo. So, JRG, right? So on his birth certificate, it says James. But on my birth certificate, while it says Lawrence, I grew up being called Larry until I turned 12 and became a man, right? So then I told everybody, don't call me Larry anymore. My name is Lawrence. So he went in the reverse and he's Jimmy, right? And that's something that you do affectionately. He is affectionately known as Jimmy. Well, I have no affection towards him anymore whatsoever. So his name is James. And Miss Tia says, if he is on this roster, especially if the other quarterbacks in the league gets hurt and no one trades for him, that means number 10 has zero trade value. It's part of that too. It's 33% that. We're about to get into some Scott Steiner math. YouTube it. Folks, if you want to laugh, YouTube it. Scott Steiner math. 33% that. 33 to 3%, Kyle and John, 40% and a third percent. He's a simp. John says you won't have to say those this season. I'm hoping not, John. I'm hoping this is just a formality. As T said, hopefully maybe he still get traded somewhere, sometime, very soon. Or hopefully he just fades in the background all year. And he never even, he doesn't even get to sniff the grass. Hopefully he can't smell the grass. He's not close enough to the sideline where he smells the grass this season. In a real game, out of those 17, hopefully 20. Well, if we're what we're supposed to be, 20, maybe 21, if not. Hopefully he doesn't even get a chance to smell a blade of grass. He stays that far back. Hopefully he smells more ass in seats than he does grass and field paint. That's what I prefer. I prefer to him to smell whatever a clipboard is made out of and asses. Car Cash, it's bullshit. It's this is PG. This is not a PG stream, Car Cash. This is a rated TV 14 Triple H stream. Say it's not true, Car Cash. Hit that like button for me, please. Welcome in. How are you doing? You're probably doing like I'm doing, Car Cash. Horrible. John says, yes, the whole world. Now I got to get up tomorrow morning and hear Skip Bayless say, well, Mike Shanahan told Kyle not to let Jimmy go. And Shannon Sharp, when I'm getting ready for work, Shannon Sharp's dumbass saying, yeah, well, I know Kyle when he was a ball boy. And I told you, Jimmy G was going to have to stay. And then Colin Cowherd tomorrow, well, thank the fuck Christ, I don't work from home anymore. Because that motherfucker, just because Trey dipped in his daughter and didn't put a ring on it. He just dipped and whipped, right? Back to Santa Clara. So now I'm going to hear Colin Cowherd next time, maybe on YouTube or something, say, well, this just shows that Johnny Cow may be lacking in trust in Trey. They're going to get on all of our nerves, Miss Tia. The stupid of the faithful, of which apparently I've learned that there are many. Everyone in media, Kirk Herbstreit the other night, now he looks like a genius, saying, like, why are they getting rid of Jimmy? All this shit's coming back. One play Trey, Emmanuel ugly ass Acho. Oh, everybody that doubted gets to come on tomorrow and say they were right. And that could be the furthest thing from the truth. I'm gonna either blow my brains or someone else's out. If you haven't realized, I love some 49er football. I don't love James. I just don't understand. So think about the overall tone that this sets, first of all, for Trey Lance. All of us are human. You're human. I'm human. Trey's human. James is human. Clearly, Kyle and John are human. We all make mistakes. So, you've known James for 5 years. Not me, but somebody that's playing on the field. You've known James for 5 years and you like him. Juice, George. And, Trey misses you one time. And then you forget that you've been not only missed, but hit in the hands so that your knees got hit into some shoulder pads multiple times. You forget the stretches, the Gumby positions that your other old quarterback had you in on the field. You forget that just because he's been out of your face. See, out of sight, out of mind. That's real life. Fuck football. Out of sight, out of mind. So now, old GK can't remember being outstretched like this and looking down at Buda Baker like this, destroying his knees. He doesn't remember that. But when Trey missed him on the touchdown in the last preseason game, I'm sure his wrestling eye went up. Right? And then now you have an option. Now all of a sudden Trey Lance turns around out there back in his locker room, his locker and shit. He puts his deodorant on. He turns around the locker and he sees the back of a blonde head idiot and a dark head idiot just over there in the corner, just talking for no reason. And the dark hair idiot don't got nothing to say to anybody of note or of worth. The fuck you got to say? So why are they talking? You see that stupid mohawk and that dumb crew cut, black and blonde. You just see the back of them shirtless because they're always shirtless together. We all saw the t-shirt and stuff. They love each other's shirtless bodies. So they're standing there, shoulder to shoulder, back to back, bareback to bareback, talking to each other. And that's what Trey turned around and see. Oh, damn. You see his all-pro, all-world tight end talking to number 2. Talking to an ex. Nope. George does. John says, we black heart Jimmy. Well, shout out to Tommaso Ciampa. Sir Lance is the king of the NFC. Welcome in, Niner by Nature. Glad to see that you got in. How are you feeling? Boom. Never mind. There you go. That's how you feel. Just like me. Just like me. Let me prove it. There you go, brother. What the fuck is this? Thank you very much. Please, folks, debug the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, if you enjoy. If you want to be able to discuss Niner football, everything that breaks, even when the bullshit breaks the bow, we come on. We get live together. We get to discuss it. We can talk about it. Sack the like button. Nick, Bosa the like button. Bosa that like button. Bosa, Tia. Don't James the like button, which means don't try to go for it and miss it. Don't go and miss. Just that close. Hit the like button. Don't James it. Okay? Thank you. Daryl says, is this similar to the Joe Yeah. Without the rings and the both players being really good. Yeah, Daryl, it's exactly the same thing. Pretentious. Somebody's going out bad when they didn't want to go. I was only like 12 when that was going on, I think. 11, 10, 11. But I remember like it was yesterday. I remember us then playing Kansas City and Joe whooped our ass. That wouldn't have happened if you would have just let him go to Seattle, John and Kyle. I can almost guarantee you it would have been Pick City for the D. But we're not going to find out now. But I would say it's very similar to the Kyle. To the Joe and Steve situation when it was just clear that it was time for Steve to take over. Win, lose, or draw, it's time for Steve. And what did Steve do? Got me my first view of a title. 12-year-old Lawrence. Me, the first one I got to really see myself. All of you can hate, but this is still the land of Lancelot. Amen. Church, Niner, church on that. It's still his team. Spoke to my children earlier. They seemed to carry that same sentiment immediately after. They were not as upset as their father. But it's not the first time that they've seen me overreact. And they even talk, well, we don't hate him as much as you, Dad, so. But, yeah. Well, sons, faithful folks, I do. I apologize. And I don't dislike the man personally, even though I do think his choices sometimes are sus. His choices do leave a little bit something to be desired outside the field, let alone on the field. So besides his picks are not my issue. Just being average is my issue. Missing Emmanuel. Not being able to make all the throws on the field. Do you folks not care? Win one for the Gipper I'm not the Gipper. My name is Lawrence. We're the faithful. We don't want that bullshit football. Do you know what it is to be the quarterback for the 49ers? Y.A. Tittle? Have any of you ever heard of that name? The real good Joe from football, the only real Joe from the 70s and 80s. Forget the other one from the East Coast. No disrespect to the East Coast, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Steve, the great Jeff Garcia. No. Do you know what it's like to be what it means to be the quarterback for the 49ers? And that James was nothing of that ilk? Nowhere near. Facts. And now we get to kind of see if Trey can be with someone looming right over his shoulder. This man has been standing in the corner waiting to pounce on the girl that's drunk at the end of the party since May. He just been standing there. I ain't going to do shit. I ain't going to show out. I'm just going to keep my eyes open. And when the time is right, I'm just going to come pounce. Boom. I'm going to get in. Right at the 11th hour. He's shrewd, if nothing else. He's not stupid. I'm going to wait till 11:59. The day before I know my name is going on that paper. and I'm going to come in and say, more porch, please, Johnny Kyle. You want to come on? And by the way, my fault also, yes. Hold on. Daryl, you weren't the first. Daryl, I only went live today. Today is Monday. Today you might have got arrested live, folks, if you got notifications on. So, by the way, turn your notifications. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new and if you enjoy. Even if you don't, give it some time. I promise you, give it some time. Give me some time. You'll like something. You'll like me eventually, and I'll like you. Daryl, no, my phone and Twitter and all the Instagrams and all that stuff, the internet world broke this to me about right when it happened. I was just at work, so I don't know how I got through the rest of work. It was a blur. But then or how I got home on the freeway on the 215 here in Las Vegas. But I made it home, and I just got right in the computer. But I'm glad that you are here 100%, Daryl. Please. John, when he missed Emmanuel, it was Tuesday. It's just another Tuesday. It was reality. It's who he is. So, yes, we were all sick to our stomach, but we also have to understand we shouldn't have been surprised because that's who he is. Facts. Let me get you on, Niner. You've been one of the best, faithful, period. We're going to get a guest in here right now. Let me drop the link for everyone. Anybody can come on, too, by the way. I apologize. I didn't even start the stream right. Folks, always, if you want to get on and talk for a couple of minutes, or if you got 15 minutes, you need to rant. I can roll myself something. Please do. Anytime, faithful. Let me know. Boom. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, yes, it did. Okay. Or maybe it didn't. So I'm going to do it one more time because I'm just, I'm a little discombobulated. You know what I'm saying? I think the second one might be the link. I forgot all about Raw. Tonight should be a good one. Absolutely. See, hopefully it tightens your spirits, or lightens my spirits, excuse me. Tonight is going to be a good Raw, John. Yeah, I think so. Fuck. Did I put the link in there, folks, or not, though? Did I do it one more time? So please click the link there in the comments if you want to come on and just say a few words in the memorial today, this evening. If you want to come, just say a few words for the faithful, for all of us that are down in the dumps, feeling downtrodden. Damian Jackson. If you're not aware, that is my son. Yes, John, I remember watching with my brother, my friend, and he threw it. We were all holding our breath, even thinking this is it. We're going to win the bowl. Then the ball hits the floor. I was right there with you, son. It was looking like we were going to get down the field, marched, and Kyle called the perfect play. Emmanuel ran the perfect route. And the third leg of that relay fell on their face. Welcome in, son. How are you doing, my son? Oh, let me get your comment out. How are you doing, my son? I love you. Junk says you need your EP. Yeah, I need my executive producer. Seriously. Boom. But I got you, though. It says you're in with audio only. You coming to audio only? Or you dropping your face? You're live with us right now, Niner.
What's going on, Mr. Jackson? How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? Well, you already know how I'm doing.
Oh, yeah. It's all good,
how are
brother.
You?
I'm blessed, man. Every day I wake up, man, all of this is, it took me a while, brother. It took me a while to understand this and to notice this, is that all of this exists because I exist. You know what I'm saying? So the reason, if all of this exists because I exist, that means I'm blessed. So at the same time, I want to all the faithfuls out there that's listening to this right now, man, just calm down. Just calm down.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? Just calm down. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. I'm not too fond of our front office. I'm not too fond of Kyle Shanahan as a head coach because he kind of mismanaged things. But I can say that this is, if you look at it and you kind of twist it a little bit, this is a kind of a good choice that they made regarding to what they want, because they said that
Right.
they want to
Niner,
trade.
tell me why. Please tell me why. Why?
Because they said that they want to trade Jimmy Garoppolo, right? And they don't want to give him up because, quote unquote, to their eyes, he's a good quarterback, right? So
Right.
what? So why would they cut him and let him go to the Seahawks or go anywhere he want to go and be that quote unquote good quarterback for the another organization? So, to my understanding, I feel that they did a kind of a good job by just bring his contract down to 6.5, maybe to the highest is 16 million, but it's 6.5 right now. And I believe it. See the thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. I trust in Kyle Shanahan as a human being and as an OC. As a head coach, he's still growing, but as an
Yeah.
OC, you know what I'm saying? As an
Right.
OC, as an OC and as a human being, I trusted him because I think he made the right choice in Trey Lance. So he wouldn't tell Jay York, like, look, let's move all the way up to number 3. And I'm kind of choosing between Mac Jones and Trey Lance.
Yeah.
I could go with Mac Jones and have another Jimmy G on my hands, or I can go with Trey Lance, could be another Josh Allen on my hands. But I know it's going to take some time. But at the same time, knowing me, knowing who I am as a man, I can make this dude to the next Patrick Mahomes if I want to. So the thing is that we just need to hold on, because the reason why they brought him back is only because it's they don't want to let their egos, be hurt by this. So they kept him. They kept him in house. They restructured his contract. They feel and they see a vision of other quarterbacks across the league going to get hurt, and they can shop and market Jimmy G to them. So
Correct.
they do everything they can, to shop Jimmy G for a draft pick. Now if everything fails regarding to that, they can still get a 3rd round comp pick regarding to that. So, you know what I'm saying? So
You know your facts. You know your
you know
facts.
what I'm
Okay,
saying? Yeah. So they can still get a 3rd round comp pick. But the thing is regarding to that though, is I don't know Trey Lance personally, but I have a feeling, I have an energy regarding to him that he have the confidence that he's not going to be he's not going to be hurt by this regarding to Jimmy G being back on the team. I think it has nothing to do with Trey Lance. But does Trey Lance know this? Is Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch is speaking to this young man's ear and telling him, like, look, we gonna bring Jimmy G back because of this, because of that. Nothing against you. We gonna let you grow. You don't have to look on your shoulder at all. You know what I'm saying? If you do get hurt or something happened to you, no, knock on wood. I hate when people talk about that. Talking about Trey Lance getting hurt. Oh, if he get hurt, Jimmy G's our insurance. Nah, fuck that. Excuse my language. Excuse my language, Mr. Lawrence.
Oh, we good. We good.
But forget that. Trey Lance is our guy. He's our leader. He's the machine that's making this car go. He's our engine. He's our gas. You know what I'm saying? He's our everything. You know what I'm saying? So we need to go all the way with him. Now, the year I'm gonna break up the year. I'm gonna break up 2 years. I'm gonna break up the year that we went to a Super Bowl. Jimmy G in the preseason had a lower passing percentage. He had a lower touchdown to interception ratio. He had what else he had? But anyways, Trey Lance had a better preseason than he did. And that same year,
100%.
we went to the Super Bowl. That same year with Jimmy G. And name another quarterback that threw only 7 to 8 passes in the NFC Championship game and still went to the goddamn Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
None.
None.
None
That
would ever
shows
even attempt that. Never.
That shows the brilliance of Kyle Shanahan as an OC, but I also show the brilliance of our defense, man. You know what I'm saying? I think our defense is going to be a lot more deeper, especially when we get Tart back. We can run a 3 safety system. Now we can have Hufanga in the box, Tart and Ward in the in high safeties. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Sign Tart back, you can't do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then Kyle Shanahan, he's so caught in a game planning that he doesn't know how to have time to manage the team. You know what I'm saying?
I'm starting to feel that.
You feel me? So like he's managing the game planning, managing how to tear these motherfucking teams up, but he doesn't know how to manage the it's like, okay, for example, like when I was a manager, right? I could manage the people because I'm more a people person. I could manage them, but then when it came down to paperwork, I'm like, damn, I'm kind of lost in that shit. You know, you gotta help me with this. You know, help me with this a little bit, but I'm hoping that Anthony Lynn can help him along with that. I'm hoping that his dad help him along with that as well. But it's just more so that I think that the Jimmy G thing is more so of just their egos want to get something out of him. They don't want to let him go for nothing. So they want to get something out of him. And it has had nothing to do with Trey Lance. Granted, knock on wood again, knock on wood. Granted, if Trey Lance get hurt, and this is my theory, if Trey Lance get hurt and sprain a wrist or sprain an ankle or something like that, he missed 1 or 2 games.
Right.
If knock on wood again, if Shanahan say, okay, Trey Lance gotta miss 2 games, okay, he's gonna miss 2 games. Now, if he say he gotta miss a 3rd game because we're gonna rest a little bit, that's Shanahan ass. He's done. Because
that's when we're starting to have problems. See,
he's done. Because the reason why you traded our future for Trey Lance, and you told me that you're gonna go back to Jimmy G because no, we need you to stick with Trey Lance, do what you gotta do, stop being scary, and let Trey Lance be the king of the NFC. That's exactly what he's gonna do. But it all depends on Kyle Shanahan, man. Kyle Shanahan, he's kind of scared, man. I don't understand it. I mean, he's kind of scared. I mean, I kind of understand it in a way because he got a family to feed. He wants to keep his job. He knows Trey Lance haven't played ball in a long time. He know that Trey's still kind of raw. That's very understandable. It's very understandable. That Green Bay Packer game, that Vikings game, and that Texans game, Kyle Shanahan did not run any of the offense as he's gonna run with Trey Lance. That offense is gonna be totally different. And even Kittle said so too. He said, we don't practice this in the game, and so we went out there. We kind of went out there kind of raw to like we don't know the reads. We you know what I'm saying. We just going out there just playing. So the thing is, I think that the stuff he's showing is very vanilla, and Kyle Shanahan is hiding a lot of shit. So when it comes to season week 1, I don't care what nobody say, man. I want y'all to record this shit. I'll give y'all 2 seconds to record it. 1, 2, record this shit right now. Trey Lance is going to get off and he's going to drop loads week 1. Week 1, he's going to drop loads. And for
number 5.
Right.
Amen.
And the thing is, he's not just going to run the ball because he's going to run the ball. I think that Kyle Shanahan is gonna make him run the ball on 3rd and short, 2nd and short, goal line situations.
Yeah.
Different situations that Trey Lance could, because Trey Lance is very cerebral, but different situations that Trey Lance see, he could take advantage of that, right? Go in empty set. Okay, empty set. If you see a running opportunity, run the ball. If you see a pass opportunity, you pass the ball. That now defense, you cannot plan for that. So I'm telling you, week one,
I agree.
Trey Lance is he gonna drop bombs over Baghdad. I'm talking about
Bombs
he
in
rushing.
Baghdad like Outcast. Goddamn right. Not a game that's gonna play.
You feel me? You feel me? He gonna rush for 50 yards or more. He gonna
I
pass
can see
for
that.
he gonna pass for 200 yards or more. And I'm telling you, week one, and then you gonna have the media people, and you got the trade haters, and you got the
There
Jimmy
are many.
lovers. Oh
There are
yeah,
many. There are
many.
many.
And
Unfortunately.
Jimmy lovers gonna come over and be like, "Oh, trying to say that guy. I've been rooting for him all the time. I've been on his side. Oh, I've been no ever since they no you have not. I got receipts. I got hella
Oh yeah.
receipts for motherfuckers on Twitter and motherfuckers
There you
on
go.
YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Especially you know what? I love Rambo. Rambo's a cool dude. I like Rambo, right? But I got so many fucking receipts for him. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? He don't
Rombo,
even support Trey Lance like that. He throw
I don't
little
know.
jabs. You know what I'm saying?
I stopped watching Rombo quite a while ago. And first, thank
Yeah,
you, Niner, for just giving me your real feelings, giving us your real
absolutely.
thoughts. Your real thoughts on the whole topic, because you said something really good there. And first, I want to say thank you for joining. I want to get you on the stream at some point, do an actual real stream with you if I can. We're gonna see if we get any other faithful in. But thank you so much, man. And I really want to get you literally on the stream. Now, you don't have to get on camera, but if we could do a whole stream with you, we're gonna set that up. So, by the way, folks, faithful, please follow Niner by Nature on Twitter. That is exactly as you see the name there, and the exact picture as well. Follow them on Twitter. He gives a lot of good content on Twitter that I get to retweet and take and try to cut up for me all the time. So please follow them there. And I'm not sure, none if you really do content on YouTube, but check out, they have a YouTube because you were just watching them here. So check out the page, period. Niner, I want to get you on the stream, like I said, for you and I, maybe my sons, anybody, but the faithful, but have you really set on a date? Oh, no, please. Thank you for coming on. And you're the first person that's done that. The first faithful, the first answer. Salute to you. Thank you. But the last thing that you were saying about, no, I appreciate you, about the team, about John and Kyle and what Trey can do week one. I think week one, Trey, he has a lot built up, that young man, I believe. I don't know him, none of us do. But I think that week one we'll get a chance to see what he's able to really do for us. As you see here at the bottom, our executive producer has a scroll going across. It was an amazing call, Ms. Bergang. How many rushing TDs will Jimmy have? One, maybe, if he sees the field, if he smells any grass. And Trey, 14, 100. Who knows? Right? But yes, it was an excellent call. Thank you so much for coming on again, sincerely. And like I said, I want to definitely do a stream with you. It's good at just that's the reason why I do this. So I can get on and get a chance to talk to other faithful. My sons and I talk about the 49ers literally every day, 365 in our group chat. So I'll be wanting to know what other people feel too, to really give me their straightforward opinion. So you're welcome here, as well as any football fans this year. I think this is going to be a great year for football. We're getting further and further away from the pandemic. Kyle talked about that a lot this offseason, how he felt that practice and training camp was different. This is the first one that felt completely normal since we've been in the pandemic. And that means a lot for a lot of our players. Unless you didn't go through any of fucking training camp. And we do have a player on our team who did not go through any of fucking training camp. What does this mean for Brock Purdy? Let me ask you, Faithful, and Nate Sudfeld. As we've had many lives lately, they've been live. They've been outstanding lives during the 49er games and a couple outside of the games during the preseason. We've all been here. Thank you so much for coming through tonight or any of those times. Hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoy. I appreciate it sincerely. And we want to be able to talk 49er football with as many people as possible. So my question really is, what's this mean for Nate and Brock? Because just 3-4 days ago, you sons of bees was all over the internet saying, well, Brock Purdy should be starting over Trey Lance. You know what? You know where I didn't see that today? Anywhere. Today I didn't see that anywhere. It was pretty inauspicious. I like using big words sometimes. So just hit you with a big word. That's the word of the day. Or it was conspicuous by its absence on the internet, was the Brock Purdy for QB1 take today, this afternoon. I didn't see that anywhere. You sons of bitches forgot who that even is, huh? Not Brock Lesnar. Brock Purdy. There's now another famous Brock in the world. And you faithful forgot all about old Brock today. Nate, what does that mean for them, though? Niner, we gonna blow up. The faithful gonna blow up. I would love to see those ideas, hear those ideas. Follow me on Twitter, DM me on Twitter at BamBamLD. If you any content creators would ever like to collaborate in any way, I'm very much open to that. And like I said, football is life. Clearly, right? By the way I'm acting for the last hour. Really, by the way I've been acting for the last six and a half hours of hell for me now. I'm still not with it. Niner is now with it. It seems like most of the faith, my kids are with it. Everybody but me. Everybody but can we get what's my name? Can we take out? Well, my EP is here, but I have banner controls too. Everybody but me is apparently okay with this now. I'm still not. I haven't even formulated my thoughts on this yet. I had that's why I'm just live. First of all, I wanted interaction. I wanted to talk to the faithful. But I like making a video about this shit. It should take me a week to put together just a video. By then, he's already playing football or some shit. He has his playbook by then. So, Ms. Bird Gang just followed on Twitter. See, we bring people together. Some people we may not want, but we still end up bringing people together. The faithful. We brought the faithful. But you know what? Let's not even take credit. Let's give credit where credit is due. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch brought back together a couple today. A famous couple. What is it? What's their tag? What's their name? Let's do it together. I don't think we've ever done it. Is it Jittle? Or you just put Jimmy with a G at the front, like Brangelina? What's their name? Is it Jittle? I say we go with Jittle. Or Garoppolo? Garoppolo is back together today. You know them MFers or James answered him back today. I bet you when that text came from Blondie today, I bet you James answered back today. I bet you if he FaceTime, he picked up in 1.6 seconds. That FaceTime. What's up? What's up, G? How you doing, G? What's going on, George? You heard? The world has heard, honestly, brother. But yeah, man, I'm still here, bro. Yeah. Let's hope, Niner. Because if not, it's a black cloud over our entire team and over a man who's already having enough problems on top of his head, Trey Lance. He can't pick a crown size because his hair is already, the boy is losing his hair. Shout out to CG Ruthless. CG put a video out about men talking about people, in the hair and shit like that, and you shouldn't do that. I usually generally agree. But young Trey is losing his hair because he's stretched the fuck out by those triplets. James, Kyle, and John. James, Kyle, and John stressing Trey the hell out. And you, some of you, because he's only 22, he's a human. And even though he's very, very advanced, very, very advanced as a person, as a human being, he seems to be. You never really know somebody. Look at OJ, right? Look at the juice. The original NFL juice, right? You never know. So he seems to be a great kid, but he's human. He has a phone. He's 22. He has a phone. He's on Twitter. He's on Instagram. You can't just pop some shit up. You know how I found out? I just went on, and what was the first thing that came up in whatever feed? I think it was Instagram. The bad news breaker Instagram. Shout out to you. First thing as soon as I opened it up, bam, developing. I'm thinking it's gonna say trade, right? So I open my phone up, Instagram. The first picture, developing. So you know when it's like that. Yeah, welcome to the ball club, ball gang, Trey. Handle it, homie, and then get in the beer gang, Trey. You got to grow up. They about to make you grow up right now, Trey. Them three motherfuckers, real fast. So you're on Instagram, and you pull it up because you see like the breaking. Y'all know what it looks like, I'm sure, for your team or mine. And then you got to pull up to see what the story is, what the words are. I'm thinking it's going to say breaking. 49ers signed Jimmy G to the 27-man cut team. Nope, it says breaking. The 49ers and James Garoppolo have restructured, and I just went. As soon as I saw restructure, I just dropped my shit. I didn't read the rest of it yet. It was like I saw a ghost. And I was like, okay, I can do this. I picked it up and I read it. We restructured him for a year for 7. Possibly. And then you start reading more, and the more you read, the more pissed you get, because it started to say, well, if he played, he had. I see incentives, and I'm saying, I know football. I know what's coming next. When he whoop, right? Whoop whoop, he gets this million. Whoop he gets this million. If he plays, he can get 10 more mils, 10 more M's. If he plays, he's not gonna play. God willing, he's not going to play. He's not going to again sniff the grass. Keep your ass in the back and hold that cardboard. Test them bowls, test them Beats by Dre's out, and stay out the way. In both practice and on Sundays. Please. Thursdays, Mondays, we're special. We have all them games. Any of those days, stay out the way. Please. 5 years. When you came here, I was really, really excited. I remember all the moments where I was. It wasn't Halloween like most fans say. It really happened Halloween Eve. Dispute me if you want to. And then you came, and I was excited. I didn't really know, and I tried to find out all about you, and you went to the blue jersey, second string. We can't stay away from the second string colleges, apparently. That's where we love our quarterbacks from, Kyle. But you went to the, Northern Illinois, and you played under TB12. You learned on the history. Kitapolo. Boom. There you go. Thank you, Daryl, so much. Please, EP, if you're Trey, son, please give Daryl a star or an award or something, a medal. Thank you. Kitapolo. Kitapolo. Yeah, Kitapolo. 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 Thank you so much, Daryl. Faithful. Hashtag it. Make that trend. Kitapolo. Make it trend. I think it's two. Or is it two P's? Or two? It's two P's though. Hit them. Hit it with the two P's and make it trend. Hashtag Kitapolo. Because they're celebrating tonight. Like I was celebrating when you came. And then you sat in the background, just like you did this, just like your slick ass did this off season. You sat in the background, you just peeped, right? Little peeper, little creeper. You sat in the background reading and shit, smiling, fixing your cufflinks, putting your arm sleeves back, wiping your brow, just looking at stuff. Repeating the same thing over and over again, saying it was a tough one. How's your day learning today, Jimmy? It was a tough one. It was a tough one. And then all of a sudden, at the last moment, when we were desperate or was some big thing about, we were just about to never win anything again. College was going to have a 2-15 season. You slip in at the 14 season. You slip in at the last second, and you just throw 8 touchdowns in 5 games, which is a mirage. 7 touchdowns and 5 picks in 5 games, but we win them all. So you made everybody just explode in happiness for you. And then we couldn't let it, some of us couldn't let it go even till today. And now here we are. Here we stand like Usher together. And I'm very upset. I wish you weren't here. Let me explain to the faithful, so I'm not writing it out, not boom. But thank you for updating that platform. Hit it. Salute to you, platform 246. So that's not written on Facebook. I'm on or Twitter. I'm in Facebook jail right now anyway for another 3 weeks. So I can't even respond. I dreaded going on Facebook because I can't even respond and call you stupid in a group or something like that. Just pick out who I want to say, I really don't like your comment, just randomly, and comment and when you respond back, say, oh, I ain't gonna talk to you. Come on my channel, talk to me about it. That's what I've been doing to people for the last month. So I can't even do that now because I'm in Facebook jail. But so, but yeah, I'm just upset about it. And it's not going to go anywhere. Facebook and Twitter and Instagram are ablaze. Niners Twitter is ablaze. 49ers Twitter is in hell right now. It's a lot of infighting. It's a civil war going on for the faithful. And it's your fault, James. Because as soon as you tore your knee up, even the mirage went away. Because that's what it was in the beginning. You were never great. You were just going to be good. And then once you hurt your knee, once you juked off the wrong leg, you immediately became below average. And now you cast a big shadow over the future King's back. And it really makes me mad. So with that, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. It's been a pleasure being here with the faithful. I want to say thank you to every single one of you that came through tonight. I hope you're breathing calmly. Thank you to Fortnite by Nature for coming on the stream live, specifically telling us all to calm down. Faithful, I needed to hear that. It did not help or change, but I did need to hear to calm down and not just read it. Just hearing it felt good for me. Hopefully this stream felt good for you, and hearing that it's going to be okay. To finally and lastly, to Trey Lance, to young Trey Lance. First of all, I'm sorry. I apologize. My apologies to you, Trey. I think you deserve better. Miss Tia, much love. Mrs. Berg, so blessed to have you in as well for the first time live. Thank you for all you do for my channel, sincerely, on Twitter. Trey, it's going to be okay. We talked about birth certificates tonight. Not on his, but affectionately, my son's name right there, as you see, our executive producer. And shout out to my baby boy, my other son, Damien. Thank you for coming in the stream tonight, Damien. He's very popular. And that is not a joke. He's a busy man at 16. So my son's name is Trey. Know why? His name is Lawrence, but he's the third. Thus, his name is Trey. I don't want to say my name all the time. So we have it. Trey, we have it for you, sir. You're going to be okay, young man. You're just 22. Kyle is an idiot, but he is an outstanding play caller. He's just still learning to be a leader. And that's a job that a man has to do, really, I believe, until the day that he dies. You never perfect that. So it's going to be okay, Trey. Thank you for all you do, including being a strong young black man leading this team. Faithful, thank everybody for coming in tonight. Eagles fans as well, thank you for coming in. And any other fans that may have stopped in, dropped in accidentally. Otherwise, if you just slipped up, fell in here, hopefully you hit the like button you enjoyed, or at least got your mind off of whatever bothered you today. I still have not, but I do really appreciate all of you for trying to help me do so. My sons, I love you both. And Faithful, I love you too. Niner ganger, don't bang, no matter what happens in our front office. And I'll see y'all very soon. We have a lot to talk about, Faithful. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all be safe.